Hi everyone, welcome to Shauna's Designs. Today I'm going to be sharing with you just a quick tutorial on how to alter this metal tag that comes in the Scraps of Darkness May 2014 kit. Here you can see you get this metal tag and then you also get this epoxy sticker. The epoxy sticker you can add to the tag and alter the tag by itself, or you can just alter the tag and leave the tag without the sticker. Today I'm going to share with you how I alter the sticker and then add it to the tag. This is an adhesive, so you don't need to use glue with it. I am going to use this paper here. It comes in the kit. It is from the Cartographer collection from Prima. It's the collage sheet that has all the vintage photos of different places, I'm guessing all over Europe. Eiffel Tower is such a big one, so I decided after kind of looking through all the pictures and thinking what would look good on this tag, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Eiffel Tower. I'm going to peel off the epoxy sticker and I'm going to stick it down. Make sure that you don't use too much of your fingers on it. You want this to stay pretty adhesive and you don't want fingerprints kind of showing up ahead of your the image that you select. Once I get that adhered down, I'm going to go ahead, flip it over, and then I'm going to burnish the other side. I want to make sure that it's completely flush and that there's no air bubbles between the paper and the sticker. Once I'm satisfied with that, I'm going to go ahead and kind of cut it out and cut around. Once you get it cut out, you'll notice that there is a little bit of a hole. And to get it to match up with the tag, you might want to go ahead and use a Crop-A-Dile if you have one, or a small hole punch. If you don't have that, you can do what I just did here. I used my scissors, and then you're going to want to clean it up. If you have the Crop-A-Dile, go ahead and use the 1/8 of an inch punch. You want to use the smallest punch possible because it is a smaller hole and you don't want to make it larger than what the tag has. Once you're satisfied with that, kind of match it up. Make sure you've got it where it's supposed to be. Make sure that the hole meets flush with the epoxy sticker. Once you've got that and it's perfect, you're going to want to go ahead and get out some glossy accents or whatever kind of glue you have that'll work with metal. I'm going to be adhering the paper using glossy accents, and I'm going to just squeeze some on there. I'm not going to like completely totally slap it down, but here I just go really fast. I just kind of add a little bit everywhere, and then I'm going to smush it all over the tag. Just rub it back and forth, just make sure it gets a good covering on all the paper. If any does come out while you're squeezing, just kind of wipe it up with your finger and make sure you wipe it all off before you continue touching. So here I decided I wanted to alter it just a little bit more, and I'm going to use my Versamark watermark stamp pad, and I'm just going to kind of scuff it on the edges. I'm not trying to be perfect. I don't want to be too crazy, but I do want to give my embossing powder just a little bit of something to stick to. Here you'll see that I'm using the Lindy Stamp Gang Golden Angel Wings embossing powder that came in a previous Scraps of Darkness kit. And after I get the powder on there and I get it heat set, you'll be able to tell that there's some texture there, but it was really too light for this particular project. So the finished project, you'll see that I actually used a really dark gold embossing powder. So once this is done, once it's heat set, here you can kind of see the texture. It's really hard to see, but it just gives it a little extra instead of keeping it plain. And in the front, it's really hard to see here. So thank you so much for joining me for this quick tutorial on how I altered my metal tag. Make sure you stop by the Scraps of Darkness website at www.scrapsofdarkness.com. And thank you again for joining me on this quick tutorial on how to alter a metal tag from the May 2014 Scraps of Darkness kit.